He just said this is a 68 428 Cougar Montego, which I didn't even know existed.
I never seen those.
This is a Boss 429. They just found this car in Texas. Super Cougar 4-speed, black on black. This is a pretty rare one, 69 Cougar, XR7 428. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My dad and I are in Chicago. We're at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, MCACN. It's November 17th, Friday. It's not official start day of the show yet. The show starts tomorrow, but we got in a little bit early. We're looking at this Boss 9 right here. It's being judged currently. It is restored by the same guy that is currently restoring my dad's 70 Mach 1 out of Phoenix. And we haven't really looked around yet. We were just talking to Mark, the restoration guy, but it's a big show. Lots of amazing cars, all makes and models. But yeah, I'll try to film what I can. I'll take photos. I know there's a couple Cougars here. I haven't seen them yet, but I'll definitely be taking photos. I'll film what I can. Maybe I'll talk to some owners. Yeah, I'll check in a little bit.
Wristband if you want to put wristbands.
My dad was saying we saw this car in Tucson at MCACN show. 65, I think. K-code convertible, I believe is what it is. Really, really, really nice car. Supposedly a thoroughbred car. That's a beautiful color. And here we got a 69 Boss 9 candy apple red. I believe all these cars are here are the ones getting judged in this enclosed area. Here's a 70 GT500. This car was at a show we were at a couple years ago in French Lick. It's a Shelby show. I think it was 2021 maybe. It was a fresh restoration at that point, and it's just super, super nice. Just talking to owner a few minutes ago. He's had it judged. I think he said he took it to 5 or 6 shows past 2 years and has gotten 2 to 3 golds and a couple silvers. So he's getting a judge today. He's hoping to get another gold. That's an amazing color on that car. Another Chevelle. I'll ask the owner in a second. I don't know if it's a 69. I don't know these too well. I do like these. 69 Chevelle. SS 396. This does look really good in silver. We just passed by a bunch of AMCs, the whole AMC lineup. I think that's a Rebel, or no, AMC Rambler Ambassador, I think. Those are super cool. I don't really know too much about them. Charger right there, silver. And here's kind of a lineup of Fords, got some Torinos and stuff. Sedan, or not sedan, more like a hardtop, not a fastback one. Convertibles. Superbird over there. How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. Is this your car?
No, I got the orange Cyclone that's half original paint.
What, remember your name?
Galen,
Yeah.
I owe you an email on some information you asked. I've just been busy.
Yeah, on the Marty reports.
Yeah,
Cool. He was sending me Marty reports for cars for the
Hi, I'm his dad, Kennedy.
for the video I put together.
Yeah. And way down on the ends of SCJ XR7 69. The Marty report was out earlier.
Cool. How many Cougars are here?
I don't know. Dave didn't make it.
Yeah,
Talk to him.
a couple.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh well.
What's this thing? A 428 car?
68 428 Montego Ram Air.
68.
68.
That's gotta be rare.
Yeah.
He just said this is a 68 428 Cougar Montego, which I didn't even know existed.
I never seen those.
This is a I don't even know what to compare this to in terms of like, I guess like a Torino. It would be like a Torino hardtop, two-door Torino hardtop. The numbers on these things must be extremely low. It's a great color combo, also. Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
How many of these were built?
11.
11.
11. And there was 3 in this color combination.
Is this Augusta green?
Yep.
It is.
Which would be your Highland green and your Ford, of course.
Yeah. But it's a non-ram air.
Pardon?
It's a non-ram
Yeah,
air?
so it's a 68. So that's why there's so few of them. And 69 was went into full production of 420 Cobra jets. So this would be like what they would call a 68 and a half. So,
Well, I didn't realize they built non-ram air 68 and a half cars.
Yep. And there'll be a Torino here also that will be a 68 and a half 420 Cobra jet. They didn't do the ram air on the Torinos or Cyclones until 69.
Oh, okay.
But it'll still have the R code.
But it's still an R code.
So it'll still say R, but it's not for ram air. It's for 428 Cobra jet in 68. And then in 69, when they had the ram air for these cars, then you had a Q code for this
For
car,
non-ram
and then
air.
you had the R for the ram air.
Wow, that's super
So,
cool.
Yeah.
What rear end does it have?
This one comes from the factory at the 391.
No shit. Traction
So it would
lock
be like
391.
Yep.
That's cool. Column shift.
Column shift. All of them were automatics in 68, but now they've discovered there was one that was a 4-speed car. I talked to Kevin Marty here a few months ago, and he said, "Gary, you won't believe this," but he goes, we always thought that there was never any 4-speeds on these 68 and a half Torinos or Cyclones. He goes, I had a guy send in his VIN number, and it was a 4-speed car. So I back off of that. And I'm saying there's at least one 4-speed for a 68 and a half Cougar jet.
Yeah.
And that's verified.
And the 11 number is automatics and 4 speeds?
Pardon?
The 11 production number is automatics and 4 speeds?
For this
or?
here, for the 11 and made of these,
Yeah.
they were all automatics.
Okay.
Yep, all
So
automatics.
you're saying the 4-speed is a Torino?
So the 4-speed was in a Torino, and I think
okay.
they made in 68 and a half, there was 660 of those made.
I didn't realize those were all automatics. Huh. Cool. I didn't even know this car existed. I knew 68 and a half Torinos existed, but I didn't know these existed.
Yeah, and there's a Comet, which is the base model of this car. It was even less fancy, less chrome and everything on it. There was 26 of those that came with a 420 Cobra jet. Search names, and I punched in Montego, and this car came up in Ontario. So
Another Canadian car. I was just looking at a Canadian car right over there.
So I was like, God, I didn't think they ever made a Cobra jet
Yeah.
Montego. So got the Marty report on it, and yeah, there's 11 of them made, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna get it.
All right.
Yeah, I always liked the Cougars too, but it still was always
I like the cars that are unique.
Yeah.
You've never seen one of these.
and-
So. Here's
Some Cougars.
Here's the Boss lineup and some high impact Mopars and a black AAR. Super cool black AAR over there. Mid restoration cars. Cougars. There's a Eddie Shartman Boss 429 Cougar right there. I think that's what it is, Eddie Shartman car.
That's how mine's gonna look, right? Isn't that green?
Right here, yeah. Grab a green Boss 9. We just stumbled upon the barn find area. Yeah, off here on the corner. Buick GS, like a Super B 6-pack car, I guess. A factory pink one. '68 Shelby. Is that for KR? No. White interior. 4-speed.
It's like this car came with snacks. They'll tell you fatter with the snacks.
Is this a 70 or 69? You know? You're with the 5150 crew, huh? How many of you guys got here? Like people?
Probably 15.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys got a whole crew.
Yeah.
I follow you guys on Instagram. I was wondering. Yeah.
Huh. I never noticed that.
What?
That
Oh,
bump
this-
out thing. That's cool.
The trim?
No, just the window shape.
Oh,
That's super.
well, on 70 Superbirds, they have a Superbird only rear window. So you gotta figure that's gonna be expensive. Cool barn find, or like a whatever you want to call it. Find Shelby, 68 500, 4-speed. This is how the Cougar will look.
Huh?
This is how the 69 or 70 Eliminator will look.
Which one?
The green one.
Oh.
The GT has nicer paint than this, but this is how the Eliminator looks.
Yeah. It's weird. It's only on one side.
Yeah. 60. Oh, it's a Hemi. 69 Cornet Hemi. 727 automatic. Boss 429. Original engine sitting here. Candy apple red. They just found this car in Texas like a couple years ago, and it didn't come with the engine. And they posted, someone posted it on the Boss forums, and the guy who had the engine reached out, and they made a deal to bring them back together. So now that it's a original engine car now.
That's cool.
Pretty cool. 6-pack Superbird, white interior, automatic, petty blue. This is cool. What is this, a 70 Charger, I think? Column shift. We could have brought our freaking cars out here. Both of them. If we wanted.
It's in better shape than that one.
They would have been nice compared to these. Some of these cars. Oh, look. Candy apple red, 69 GT. 3500.
Yeah, you put it in there this morning.
Yes, because we were going to use yours.
This might be the pilot car. Maybe. And 67 Camaro, I think. '68 Camaro. Rally Sport, barn find. Rambler. These are, I like these cars a lot. This is super cool. 4-speed. A little rough. A little rough. These are really like simple, like looking cars. Like the inner fenders, bracing, all that stuff's really basic. Oh wow. Hemi 500 Charger. The predecessor to the Daytona. White interior. Damn, that's cool. Burnt orange maybe? I don't know what color. Let's see. F8. Yeah, I think that's medium burnt orange metallic, maybe. I think that's what F8 is. 70. What, Super B? 6-pack, 4-speed, 410 car, plunk crazy. Pretty awesome. Back Checking the lineup here for Mercury's and some cool Torinos. Torino convertible, Cobra Jet. Looks like it's a 4-speed, 429 CJ. Bench seat, 4-speed, super cool. Black. This is really, really nice. Black 4-speed, 429 car. Super Cobra Jet 4-speed, black on black. That's a bad car. And here, this is a pretty rare one. 69 Cougar, XR7 428. I think Galen was telling me this is a super Cobra Jet car. Blue on blue, 4-speed. Let's see. It's a super nice color on that. That looks good. Yep. 391, 4-speed, medium blue, dark blue interior. Look at that list of options. Tons of options. 33 at the 4-speed Super Cobra Jet. Ram Air XR7s. And it's the only Super Cobra Jet 4-speed XR7 with a sunroof. So that's pretty cool. Man, this is cool. 101 numbers matching. Factory power sunroof, factory blue leather interior. I wonder who owns this car. Sunroof, super cool. Really clean. I don't know if I've ever seen a 69 Cougar in this color. Got the wing is added. Is your car? No? Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's nice. Is this your car? That's yours? That's really nice. Black on black, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hot on hot, not from the south.
That's super cool.
That's what that is. It'll burn you up.
Is it these came with 411s, right? Or is it?
It's got a 430 in it.
430? Oh, okay. It's a 70.
It's a drag pack car.
Is this, would that be a Detroit locker or a traction lock then?
It's a Detroit.
It's a Detroit? Cool. My dad's got a 70 Mach 1 Super Cobra Jet car.
Is that right?
Not black though.
Nah, I'd love to have a got the wall cooler, dual points.
Dual point distributor.
Yeah. It's pretty cool on car.
That's super nice. Yeah, how long you had it?
24 years.
Was black a rare color on these?
I think it was 103 of this combination. The
What?
side trim and the black on black.
Okay. So is this a Torino?
Yes.
It is Torino?
It's
Okay.
Torino Super SC Jet.
Okay.
Super Cobra Jet. You have a Cobra Jet, then you have a Super Cobra Jet.
Yeah.
The drag pack makes it a Super Cobra Jet.
You can get 391s also in this year? I don't really know too much about the 429 cars, so okay.
Pretty much anything you could, a Mustang, you could get in a Torino, you know, as far as drivetrains. Except the Boss 9, you couldn't get a Boss 9. Well, they made...
Not with the 430s.
Yeah, they made 3 Boss 9 Torinos in the 70s.
Oh, okay. This is the original fan shroud?
Yep.
Like I said, that's gotta be hard to find.
Yes. Very.
The true horsehair.
Original radiator, still late color.
DOOE. Cool.
Yeah. Pretty much all matching numbers. I'm second owner.
Really? What do you when you had it restored, was it like a full rotisserie, or did you just
Yeah,
do
yeah,
okay,
full
so
rotisserie.
undercarriage, everything? Is the interior restored? Is it original?
The back's original, the front's been.
The front seats are original or restored? Oh, okay.
The comfort weave was ripped, you know, so I had to.
Cool.
But it matched.
Yeah.
You can still find the original material.
Yeah. These are pretty fast cars. What do you say is faster, 428 Super or 429 Super? I know they came in different cars, so it's kind of hard to compare, but
Yeah. About the same.
about the same.
Yeah. Not Mustangs.
Not gonna step on anyone's toes.
No, yeah, but the Mustang's probably faster.
A little bit lighter, maybe.
Yes, about 300-400 pounds lighter. Yeah.
I think I like the lines on these.
Yeah, it's coke bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Coke bottom.
Could were louvers a factory option, or was that something you added?
That was well, I don't know. I think it was a dealer install.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Next day kind of thing.
Yeah.
The guy I bought it from, he said he bought it here. And
Yeah.
He said that
Had
he
the louvers.
ordered it and he had them put it on there.
Okay. So the seats are similar to a Mustang, but they're not the same.
Not, yeah, just a little different.
Yeah. Hearst 4-speed, cool. The undercarriage was a pretty clean car, like rust free. We did it.
Yeah. It's right.
Yeah. This is a true sleeper muscle car for sure. Not all the frills like these.
Yeah. That's, there's an AM radio and a 4-speed and a heater. Okay.
That's all you need, and a super coverage jet.
Yeah.
Black on black, 430, 4-speed Memphis.
6 months go by, phone rings, I pick it up, Steve. He says, "You still want this thing? You still want the Cougar?" Fuck yeah. Well, my stepdad's getting ready to scrap out this old combine and an Oliver tractor. And that car's sitting there, the body is sitting there right beside that combine. He says he's taking it too. You want it? Get up here and get it. Fuck, it didn't take me 15 minutes to get my black dually hooked to an open trailer. We were headed for La Harpe. 3 hours later, I had it on the trailer.
Nice. This car here?
So it took 12 years of my time and money to restore it. I had to buy a donor car.
Of course.
Strip the donor car all the way to a body in white on a rotisserie. Started over. I put frame connectors in it. It's got a whole rear frame in it now. Good ladder bars.
It runs and drives?
It will. It will. The short block is not real in it right now. I have the short block at home. I'm dealing with the main bearing clearance right now, trying to get the right main bearings in. I had it up to 3,500 clearance on the mains, and Kazi said, "Ain't gonna work. Ain't more than 3.5 on the mains." He goes, "Doug, that's a huge main." He says, "Don't be afraid to hone the housing bore open. Get yourself. You got to have at least 4.5. Jesus. It works. So I'm fighting right now to get the right main bearing in this block without honing it, because I want to keep the crush on the bearing right where it's at. The spec's about on the middle right now, and I don't want to take it to the high side of spec to pick up a 0.5 clearance. I just want to get the right bearing.
So what you're talking about a Boss 9 block? That's for this car?
It is, yes.
So what's in it now?
Just a dummy block.
Just a block.
Just a block. Everything else put on it.
Okay. No internals.
Correct.
Okay.
Just a bare block. Everything bolted to it.
Do you have the? You said the original block that the car was raced with was sold.
Okay, when Eddie sold the car, listed it on National Dragster in '71, Louis Serra bought it. And when Louis picked the car up, he picked up a body, he picked up a transmission, the Borg Warner that came with it, he picked up a short block. We have no clue whether it was the numbers matching short block or just another short block. A pair of heads and the low intake, and I guess a pair of 660 carburetors. He took it to New York, put it all back together, played with it on the East Coast for a season. The 72 season, he put a 454 cubic inch Boss Holman and Moody motor in it, made a few passes with it, decided that the car's too heavy. It's just not going to be competitive by 72 Pro Stock standards, and decided that I'm going to sell it. So put it in the ad National Dragster. Second time it was sold, Steve Comstock bought it from Louis Serra as a complete turnkey car with that 454 in it. And there again, no roll cage, no frame connectors, no nothing.
Yeah.
And after a year and a half, the door wouldn't shut. Well, that was the end of that body. Just back then, nobody cared. They're going to build more next year.
Was it competitive in the early 70s?
No, really.
Not really.
Not really. It's too heavy, too long a wheelbase.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is one of the.
You got lost in here.
Huh?
There's two.
For some reason, I thought this was that. Doesn't he have one?
He has one also. There's two Boss 429 Cougars built.
Yeah.
This is the Eddie Sharpman car, owned by
Look for
him,
the pink shear.
and the Dino Don car is owned by Ed Meyer. Those are Ford built two Boss 429 Cougars, and they sold these cars for 1 cent to Eddie and
Sold, leased it for $1.
for $1, leased for $1 to
Leased it for $1,
Eddie
and when the year was up, they either had to turn the cars back and or sell them. But it's got to be with Ford Mercury's permission. Back in the old days, Al Turner was a funny car guy, and Eddie said, when I interviewed Eddie said he turned all the funny cars back. But yet we can find National Dragster ads where he sold those cars under his phone number. I was wondering, okay, did they get turned back or what? The Ford guy that I talked to said, yeah, the funny cars all got turned back to a point. To the point of Ford says, Mercury says, go ahead and sell it, let us know what you got for it, and then whatever happened to the money, I don't know. But it was never titled, this car was never titled. And it was a clinic car. But he match raced it a little, not much, a little.
yeah.
There again, it was too heavy. It was never competitive. I think the fastest it ever run was 1040s. When we got it, it was a 1040, 1050 car.
69 Cougar, XR7, 428, super carbojet car, 4-speed trans. It's a 391 car. See the oil cooler right there. It's even got the correct ram air seal, which you don't see very often. It's got heat shields, it's got the S2, got the correct distributor advance on it. Got the correct radiator in it. Those are hard to find.
No. 33 of them had the super carbojet. 2 of them were paid in this
Got the XR7 wood grain shifter. Sold new Morris Lincoln Mercury in Canton, Ohio, I think is what it says.
How's it going?
Good. This is your car? I got the same car, but Eliminator, not XR7. Super carbojet, yeah. I've never seen a super carbojet XR7 in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of 33, huh?
Yeah. 101 with the sunroof.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you had it for?
A couple years is all. Yeah, the guy that I bought it from had it for 20.
Did you restore it or
He did, yeah.
You did restore it?
Yeah, I bought it like this.
It's really, really nice.
Thank you.
I haven't seen this color much either.
Yeah.
This would be a more rare color.
I think it is. Yeah.
Mine's bright blue metallic.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit darker than this.
Yeah.
But it's a big project. I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming up. I'm doing a 67 GT right now.
Oh.
Cougar, so it's super cool. I like the wood grain shifter.
Yeah.
It's over restored.
Really nice.
It's over restored.
Yeah, it's over restored. It's
You
all
can look if you want.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
all basically like a fancy slop gray underneath with no overspray or anything. So it's not.
No sound deadening, any of that stuff.
No, it's just all clean. And it's got a
3-inch
custom
stainless steel
exhaust.
exhaust.
Oh.